Mr. A. Krishna Sai Kumar, he's Whole-Time Director of Apollo Microsystems, joins us right now on the show. Mr. Kumar, thank you so much for joining in. Good morning to you. My name is Neeraj and would love to understand, let's start off with order flows because that was at the behest in which we kind of requested you to come in as well. What has been the experience in calendar year 24? Because while the first 6 months or 9 months seem to be a bit of a lull for defense companies, I think there is a bit of a pickup in quarter 4 of calendar year 24. And I think a lot of brokerage notes have come out and said that Jan to March will see a bunched up order inflow for defense companies by and large. And therefore, everybody under the ecosystem will see a lot of benefit, maybe including you as well. Can you tell us a bit about this?
Morning, thanks for calling me on to the show. It has been lull in the sense for us, I would say it's much better than, the previous financial year. There's a consistent order flow. That's how I have to say, which is there in my, kitty. And there are a lot of, orders which are in pipeline, which already my customers already have on their hand, which will consistently keep flowing into our, kitty in a few months to go. As we have been giving a guidance that we'll be growing at a rate of 45% to 50% or upscale year-on-year basis. We still continue to be bullish on that similar guidance. And there's a lot of orders presently already on hand. And at the same time, a huge order book is already there with my customer and a lot of orders on pipeline, which we are expecting. Some very big ticket projects are also expected in next 3 to 4 months in our company, which is to a tune of something like, revenues of last 3 years, put together, and much more than that, as a single order is what we are expecting. 1,000 crore and above, 1,500 crore and above, kind of an order, single orders we are expecting in next few months down the line.
Well, just for the viewers, the fourth quarter is the one where the order awarding activity increases substantially. And of course, companies like Apollo Microsystems does stand to benefit. So what Mr. Sai Kumar is saying here is, in fact, corroborating this further. But let me come back and ask you about, well, your current order book and how much you expect to execute in not just the balance of this financial year, but also in FY26 going on.
As I have already told, this year you will see 45% growth to compared to the previous financial year. And the next financial year, our internal target is 100% growth, but we would definitely achieve a 50 to 55% growth to the current financial year. And the current order book would roughly stand around 550, 570 around in the current order book around.
So some staggering numbers that we're looking for and that we're working with. So firstly, the management is suggesting that there's a possibility of, well, them doubling revenue, but they are certainly going to do 40 to 45%. And I believe that you will continue to maintain your margins between 22 to 24% as well. Well, based on that, I want a better understanding on the, how these deals are made and some of your largest clientele. I believe, of course, the government of India will be one of your larger clients, but do you have any traction coming in from the private sector, as well as whether or not you have any other traction coming from abroad? If you could give us a better picture of that as well.
Yeah, very much. See, primarily, we have been a tier 2 and tier 3 suppliers to the lead integrators, initially starting our development projects with the DRDO and subsequently working along with the lead integrators like publicitors like PDL, Bell, HAL, and many other lead integrators who are, taking a TOT and manufacturing a complete weapon like Bharat Forge, economic explosives and all. From a tier 2, tier 3 supplier, we are transitioning ourselves to be a tier 1 OEM. Manufacturing our own weapons. We have recently taken orders for a surface-to-air, rocket, and anti-submarine warfare rocket. And we already have developed, couple of mines, complete platforms, for Indian Navy requirement. We have a complete flavor of underwater mines that we have developed, right from 100 meter up to 400 meter depths, and including the limpet mines, which are, man-portable, driver-driven, this thing. So we are also working with this, private industries who are, boosting as a lead integrators, manufacturing weapons. And that's the reason we are scaling up our infrastructure also. We have around 55,000 square feet facility today. We are ramping up to close to 4.5 lakh square feet facility, which one of the facilities ready will take positioning in month of mid-Jan, something like that. And another facility by June, July. So yeah, we are working with the private industries, and it's a lot of private industries who are lead integrators for the weapons.
Okay, Mr. Kumar, I just want to take the clock back to the order flows because I just wanted that clarity. Did I hear you say that you expect single orders, not just one but many, each of which could total up to the last 3 years' revenues? Did I hear you say that?
You did hear loud and clear.
Okay, loud and clear. Okay, so what is the current order book like in terms of a number? And let's assume, I'm giving you 12 months, let's assume you get these orders over the next 12 months, 1 or 2 or 3 as the case may be, and some more, and you will execute some of the orders as well. What do you expect the growth in order book to be like between now and when we, let's say, again talk in December 2025?
Today, the order book stands at around 550, 570 around. So by 2025, December 30th, if we are speaking with each other, I think our order book should stand somewhere around 2,500 to 3,000 crore minimum.
Okay. And is that the reason why you are expanding this operational space? I believe I heard you say 4.5, but I think the December PowerPoint presentation that you made says that by June 2025, your total operational space is expected to expand to 3.5 lakh square feet. So is it 3.5 or 4.5? And would this help you execute faster?
Exactly. The upcoming facility, is Unit 2 is around 40,000, 45,000 square feet, and the Unit 3 is 3,50,000 square feet. And my current facility is 50,000 square feet. So that's how you.
So Unit 2 is 3.5, and over and above that, 1 lakh square feet. So about 4.5.
Unit 3 is 3.5.
3.5 will be in June 25. Okay. So, and also just a reiteration. So you were targeting 50% CAGR growth, I believe you mentioned. So two-part question. One, for how long do you anticipate to grow at this 40 to 50% growth rate? And is FY25 also 50%, or FY25 could be more than that? I think you said 100%. No.
We are at the fag end of FY25, right?
Right.
Q3 is almost over actually. So it will be around 45% to previous year. That's the guidance which you have given earlier, and we stand with it actually.
Okay.
And next year we are expecting 100% growth, but pessimistic, we should still continue to grow at 45 to 50% CAGR.
And no, but for how long would this be? Sorry, just one last thing. Let's assume you don't grow at 100%, grow at 50% in FY26 as well, which is not a bad number. How long do you expect to grow at 45 to 50%?
So yeah, instead of giving a number of years, I would rather try. I would try to put it in a different way. We have participation of along with the DRDO in almost several, all the indigenous missile programs. We have participation. 60% of the technologies which are part of these weapon programs, we have a participation. So many of these programs are actually entering into production phase in next few months, in next few years down the line. Apart from that, our own, fully, OEM rockets, and guided, unguided, we are developing, which will also hit it. So this 50% growth will continue to be there for next 3 years. We will be growing like this consistently. Next year, if we are clocking 100%, kind of a doubling the revenues, then I can say, still will continue to grow from there. Another 45 to 50% will continue to grow.
Got it. Well, we wish you all the best for that. Lovely talking to you, sir, and thank you so much for taking the time out. All the best.
Thank you, Neeraj. Happy New Year to all of you and all the financial fraternity.
Thank you to you and yours as well. Much appreciated.